My mom has cooked for us, her family, all her life, until one day, Alzheimer's disease took away all her recipes, but not in my heart. Sharing her simple yet delicious recipes to all. Ma, this is for you. Our recipe for today is cheesy, creamy, buttery, overloaded and overstuffed baked tahong mussels. So this mussels or tahong in our language in the Philippines is so creamy and melt in your mouth goodness. For sure, one pop of it, you will be addicted to eat more of it. So let's start making this dish. Hi everyone, how are you? This is Marita Stan from my mom's recipes deleted by Alzheimer's, your new Filipino ambassador to Cal.com. As a food vlogger, I'm always excited to join food groups or food communities which has the same passion like I do, and that is cooking and sharing my own recipes. That is why I'm so happy to discover Cal.com. And joining them is as easy as just signing up and building your own profile. How easy is that? This website brings together all chefs and cooks from all over the world. And you will learn a lot from them as one of the benefits, and also you get a chance to have your own sponsors. So, to all my subscribers who are food vloggers just like me, and to all my friends who are chefs and cooks here in the Philippines and abroad, come and join me at cal.com. See you there! Okay, back to our recipe for today. These mussels or tahong are already cooked. So I boiled them in sprite, and the moment it boils and the moment the shells open, you turn off the fire. Okay? Or if you don't like sprite, you can also use water and ginger. So this is our cooked mussels, and what you will do is that you will take off one part of the shell. Okay? And then this is the wood hair of the mussels, and we're going to cut it off. Okay, so this is what we will do. Peel the shell and then cut the wood hair of the mussels. So let's do another one. Take off one part of the shell and then open the inside of the mussels. There is the wood hair, and we're going to cut it off. So we're going to do the rest of the mussels with this. After that, we'll arrange the shells here in the baking tray. Okay, because later on we will oven them. We will bake them in the oven. So let's arrange them one by one. Meanwhile, let us chop one bulb of garlic. So we'll chop this off roughly. It doesn't have to be minced. Okay, roughly chopped will do. After we are done chopping it, we'll set this aside and put it in a small plate or bowl. Let's now heat up our pan and we'll add 1/2 cup of butter. So the heat should be a little bit low so that the butter will not burn. Okay, so now the butter has melted slowly and will increase the heat to medium. Okay, as soon as it is light and bubbly, we'll now add the garlic that we chopped a while ago. One bulb of garlic chopped. And we will saute this until it is lightly brown. After a few minutes, we can see the garlic is already lightly toasted. And now we add 3 tablespoons of panko breadcrumbs. So this breadcrumbs is the one that we use when we are frying, let's say fried chicken or calamares. The rough kind of breadcrumbs. So we're going to lightly toast our panko breadcrumbs because this will serve as like a flour-like texture to make our sauce thicken a bit. What will follow next is 1 cup of milk. I'm using evaporated milk, but you can use fresh milk or low-fat milk or any kind of milk that you like. At this point, our sauce is getting creamy and we're now going to add our next ingredient, which is 1 cup of cheese. So you can use cheddar cheese or quick melting cheese for this recipe. Okay, so we'll just add and mix them all together. As you can see, it's getting creamier and thicker. Then I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of pepper. In adding the black pepper, I realized that it is much better if we use white pepper instead of black because when I used black pepper, the sauce became a little bit dirty white in color instead of very white and creamy. So if I were you, you use white pepper instead of black pepper. Okay, so we now go to the fun part, and that is putting our creamy white sauce stuffing all over the top of our baked mussels. So as you can see, I'm spooning the sauce, the creamy sauce on top of the mussels. And be careful, my tip is not to overdo the creamy stuffings on top. Just lightly uh, polish it until the end of the mussels. Okay, so this is another sample. You just put it on top and then spread it all over the shell. Okay, as you can see, I filled up every mussels with our creamy, buttery, garlicky, and overstuffed, overloaded creamy sauce over the top of our mussels. And now this is very optional. If you like, you can use dried parsley to top it off. Okay, so you have the option to use this or not. Meanwhile, let's chop our spring onions. By the way, the mussels has been cooking in the oven for 180 degrees Celsius for 5 to 6 minutes. As you can see, our mussels are bubbling perfectly in our oven. My tip here is to watch carefully the mussels. For me, it's better if it is very toasted than lightly toasted. And also, I observe that if you have an air fryer, it is better to bake the mussels there because it will dry up or toast very quickly than in the oven. So you just have to watch the mussels carefully. So after 10 minutes in the oven, this is our cooked and baked mussels, which are so creamy, so yummy, so overstuffed, and so overloaded in goodness. So I hope you like this episode for today, and I also hope that you will try this at home. So thank you for watching. Till our next episode. Bye.